Good evening, Greg Casarella, Sloatsburg. I have 2 children in the district. District employee. I'm here this evening as the Health and Safety Liaison for the Ramapo Teachers Association. With that said, I would like to commend Ms. Monahan for addressing the DFib issue, which I will address momentarily. There are 2 items that I would like to address this evening, and if I apologize in advance, Angela, if I talk through the time. The first issue as liaison for district health, for RTA, health and safety, is my own personal request for you as a school board. As you know, actually tomorrow, I think 10/7, the legislation goes into effect, or the law, education law, we will not get into policies, education law for the mandated CPR DFib training. I think tomorrow is when that goes into effect. But regardless, as you know, the new mandates regarding the CPR DFib training for the high school students. I'm asking the district to take the initiative and train all the staff, all the faculty, in hands-on CPR and DFib training. I asked 5 staff members today, if somebody's walking down that hall and they drop, what do you do with that DFib? All 5 looked at me and said, I have no idea how to use that machine. This is something we can do to be the cutting-edge district. We always have had that distinction. I think we need to try and get back to that distinction. Maybe the life that is saved is someone's child in this room. So that's my personal request in my capacity. Secondly, I'm here tonight, and honestly, I really don't want to do it in this forum. This is not really how I like to operate. If I have something to say, whether it's personal or professional, I prefer to do it behind closed doors, speaking with that person privately, not airing grievances in a public forum. That's really not how I was brought up. That's not how I like to do things. But unfortunately, it appears that that's where we are. That's what we've come to, which I think is kind of reflected when John addressed a couple of weeks ago, when he offered to sit down and dialogue with Dr. Adams, Mr. Falco, and that was met with deafening silence. So I guess that's why I have to stand here today and publicly present information, which honestly, in the last 20 years, we would sit down and talk about things. That's how we've done it for 20 years around here. But with that said, I'm here tonight as health and safety representative, Ramapo Central. I'm representing the students, the children, parents, staff, our community. I'm letting you know that the Ramapo Teachers Association filed a claim, a health and safety claim, regarding potentiality for noxious chemicals on the fields, potential toxicity on the fields. The RTA finds it egregious that 5 months have elapsed and no definitive movement has happened, or we know that it has happened through conversations, but nothing really has been projected to the public, to the community. So we have filed that. This is not an us versus them type of scenario where we don't want to point the finger and say, we told you so. I'm on that field for 10 years. My son's been on that field since he could crawl. So this is not something that we want to find anything bad, obviously. But the question is, if you had something, say, Mr. Falco, if you had a potentially noxious, dangerous, toxic substance in your home with your family, would it take 5 months to find a company that you, quote unquote, liked to address it? Thank you very much.
Thank you.